Good morning, friends. Welcome to the world of Lean Six Sigma. I am Mohit Sharma. I am your mentor and coach on Lean Six Sigma issues and problems. In today's video, I am going to talk about a finance case study in accounts payable process. In an MNC, there were more than 5,000 vendors and they had different payment terms with their vendors. The organization was missing these payment terms and were losing discount to the tune of $5 million per annum. Company wanted to do a project to avoid these discount losses. So they created a Six Sigma team, which was led by a black belt, and they started the project. The first thing the team did was to create a project charter. They created business case, problem statement, goal statement, scope of the project, milestones, and team charter. The goal of the project was to reduce this discount loss cases from 15% to 1% by December 2019. They started their project on 14th of March and they finished their project on 10 December 2019. The scope of the project was all the discounted vendors and rest of the other vendors were out of scope. They had the sponsorship from the finance head. The champion was the head of accounts payable process and the process owner was the finance manager. There were team members also which were part of this project from the finance team. Before moving ahead, team wanted to identify all the possible root causes. For that, they did brainstorming session. Different causes were identified and they were classified or they were categorized under these different heads. The first one was people, then process, mother nature, machine, and vendors. So now I am going to show you how to create this fishbone diagram in Minitab. For that, you will go to Stat, Quality Tools, and cause and effect diagram. Fishbone diagram is also known as cause and effect diagram. Under causes, you will select people and you can change the label also to people. The next is process. Change the label to process and move on. Once you have selected all these columns under causes, then move on to the effect. Write down the problem as the head of the fish, which is be written under effect. So the effect was discount loss. Then you enter the title. So title could be fishbone diagram for discount loss. Below that you need to check these fields if you want to. So I am checking do not display the empty branches. And then click OK. So you get a fishbone diagram like this. You can double click on it and it will come up. So this is the fishbone diagram in which you have at the head of the fish the effect and the various causes are listed under different heads. Next, the team created data collection plan for some of the axes on which they could collect data. So the project Y was discount loss. The causes or the axes were agent miss, vendor, late invoice and software issues. So they have written down the operational definition, the sample size, who will collect the data and by when the data should be collected. So this is how the comprehensive data collection was planned and then the data was collected. After the data was collected, they used hypothesis testing to identify the potential axes. Discount loss was project Y. Agent miss, vendor, late invoice and software issues were the axes on which the data was collected. The chi-square test was done to identify which of the axes was a significant X. For that, we go to Stat, Tables and chi-square test for association. We click on that. Under rows, we will enter discount loss and under columns, we will enter agent and we will click OK. Let us look at the p-value here. The p-value is greater than 0.05, which suggests that it is not a significant contributor. So likewise, we will have to test all these other x's. We will press Ctrl E, we will get this screen. In row, it will remain the same, but under column, we will change it to vendors. So you will double click onto it to select and click OK. P-value of this test, it is again greater than 0.05, so it indicates that it is not a significant X. So let us test the next X now. Press Ctrl E. Under column, select late invoice. Double click on it to select and click OK. Look at the p-value. The p-value here, which is less than 0.05, suggests that it is a significant contributor. And whenever we have discount loss, yes, and the invoices which got delayed were yes, we were supposed to have 31 invoices, but we had 44. It means this is a contributing problem. Now we will test the last X, which is software issue. So we will do Control E. Under columns, we will select the software issues and click OK. We'll look at the p-value here. P-value is less than 0.05, which suggests that this is a significant contributing X. Now, if we look at the discount loss as yes, and do we have software issues, yes or no? So we have software issues as yes. We were only supposed to have 9 errors, but we had 48. So it means it is a significantly contributing X. After identifying all the significant X's, the team reached to the improve phase where we identified the root causes and the solution to the significant X's. The first one was invoice is late sent by vendor. The root cause was that invoice was sent late but the date is not current. So they were sending the invoices with the previous date. So that is why the discounted date was missed. And the solution is to consider the invoice date as the date of the receipt for calculating the discounts. And this has been told to the vendors and it has been agreed with them. The second root cause which was identified through data was software issues. So why they had software issues? Because old versions of the softwares does not identify the discounted vendor invoices and hence it was a miss. So they were not able to identify the discounted vendor invoices in the old system and hence it was an error or a miss from the agent who was actioning on it. The solution was to create a new version which has to be installed and the system changes done to highlight the discounted vendor invoices. So once the changes are highlighted in the system, it was easy for the associates or agents to pick up the invoices from the vendors with the discounted terms and then they were able to action them on time, which actually saved a lot of discount loss that the team was incurring. Towards the end, the project team did create a control chart and control plan with the help of which they were able to control the improved state. There were also some of these axes which team has identified through process door approach. They were also resolved, the root causes were also identified and solutions were also implemented for them. So with the help of this project, team was able to cover almost all the leakages from the discount process. With the help of this project, team was able to reduce these discount loss from $5 million to 30K per year. It was a project which has generated a huge loss reduction. Overall, the project has saved this much for the organization. The overall discount loss percentage has gone down from 15% to 0.5% by the end of this project. So with the help of this project, organization reduced lot of loss that they were incurring earlier. So friends, I hope you would have liked this video, and if you really like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share this with your friends. I will see you in my next upcoming video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.